So, what were we doing last time? I think last time I had kind of sorted out some bits to look at in here. So, first I think we'll pop back down to the planet, to my outpost. Because there's a few things I wanted to kind of set up there first. In terms of items. We had some cool new lamps that I wanted to put in actually. Well, they're not really like new. Because we've actually had them sitting in here for a little while, but I forgot we had them. Which are these ones, which kind of hang down. Maybe they won't work here, they're a little low. Maybe we'll leave that one in here, but I'm thinking maybe in here that'd look quite cool. So try a couple. I don't know what the light, how much light they kind of give off compared to these ones I had in before, but I assume they'd kind of be about the same. These ones actually work a little better for my layouts because these ones aren't actually centered on the windows, as you will see. Whereas these ones kind of are, so that's actually quite good. It's a little bit tidier. Hey old Gamebox, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I've actually just started streaming now, so wanted to do kind of like a quick stream tonight. Probably won't be super long, but as you can probably guess, I'm a little bit addicted to playing this at the moment, so wonder what that was then. It was a mushroom. But how are you doing anyway? Okay, so we'll put these ones in too. Cool, so that's looking okay. We also got this clock that I stole from, I think it was from a glitch village. It's kind of cool, so that could go in like our kitchen, I guess. Nice little decoration there. We got another figurine, scavenger figurine. Oh, that's cool. You can put them on top of like the piano and stuff. Did not know that. Cool, I can go up there. Check it on display. We've got another bongo too. This one's a different size though. So I don't actually know where I'm going to put this one. Maybe we could move these to the floor. Maybe if I put one like there. And where's the other one? What? Where's it gone? Bongo. Oh, there it is. Is that gonna fit there? Nope. That is not gonna fit. Been getting email alerts at 9 PM. Started a second time for streaming just because. Well, no, I'm kind of on holiday at the moment, so I've got a bit more extra time to fit in for streaming. So, yeah, I kind of didn't want to like start one of our retro games outside of normal streaming hours, just in case. Well, just so it's like there's not going to be bits that people are missing because it's on a random day during the week. So that's kind of why I started playing this in the first place, was I wanted to play something a little more casual during the week while I'm on holiday. So, but I am also addicted, so you're not wrong there. So yeah, this is kind of just like my chill out game during the week while I'm on holiday, which is why I've been on a lot more playing it. But yeah, I think you're winning in the polls for Bad Mojo at the moment. I think you're the only vote on there, so I have a feeling that's most likely what we're going to be playing next. But that game does look pretty good, so pretty like quirky, and those ones usually tend to be pretty interesting to play. So that should be good. Okay, so those decorations are done. So I've got like some bookcases and stuff, but I don't think I'll bother with those at the moment. I might actually have to end up adding another level to this. I'm kind of starting to fill it out pretty quickly. We also had some literature here that I was going to read through. before I add it to the bookcase, which we have here. We've got 2 little stacks of bookcases. I did a stream earlier today actually, and we did finally defeated the penguin boss. Wasn't actually too difficult. I didn't really actually change anything when we did it. I basically just made sure we had the like regen on, and then just tried to keep the penguin ads kind of like at bay, and yeah, wasn't actually too bad. So penguin boss is defeated now, which is cool, and we're just on the hunt for these Floran clues, which are being a bit of a pain to be honest, because I did end up finding a Floran kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it, like an outpost I guess, which we scanned the entire outpost, but it only filled the bar like halfway, which was kind of annoying, so we had to go out and find another one, which has filled it to where it is now, which is still not full, so we're going to have to go out and find a third Floran area to look for clues. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing in a minute. So we'll quickly have a look through these. I think I've actually already got this one. Oh no, I've already read that one, that's right. Have a quick snack though. Quick snack and then a read. So we've got Doomed Machines discovered. Hello fellow explorers, have you ever been exploring unknown territories across the stars, only to discover worlds full of lifeless ruins? I know I have. In my latest venture, I was met by another familiar scene, only this time I discovered the remains of a robotic race, similar to the Glitch, but amongst far more technologically advanced ruins than the familiar castles and citadels. Perhaps the Glitch would be similarly ill-fated were they not cursed with the inability to progress culturally. Perhaps their greatest flaw is actually a blessing in disguise. Ooh. Something to ponder. Indeed. These are the ones we recovered, I guess you could say, from the Glitch kind of like village that we found. Built for Purpose 1, are we not a fascinating race? Having long since attained self-awareness, the origin of the Glitch race fascinates me. The most curious thing is that we were deliberately built with the compulsion to fulfill desires outside of those that are biologically necessary. The need to fulfill carefully crafted base instincts became imperative and shaped the entire oil-spattered timeline of Glitch history. The question is why? Why limit our potential to that of beings governed by emotions so easily replicated? I've run every analysis, constructed every model, and the answer continues to elude. Are we but an experiment? And if so, is instinct the variable or the control? Perhaps only our creator will know. Man, it's getting deep. Built for Purpose 2. If we are indeed lab rats that scurry beneath the microscope of higher beings, I must consider the parameters of such an endeavour. On inspecting other beings, I have found technology and society to thrive not at the hands of many, but of the few. Those few members whom genius comes without provocation, I believe the Glitch are programmed to be incapable of creative genius, and thus our ability to evolve as a species is stagnant. Perhaps our Creator intended to deliver those ideas to us at a controlled rate, but our Creator has long fallen silent. Glitch salvation lies outside the ones and zeros that construct our programmer's prison. We must break free of our programming. We'll have to maybe try and find a few more books and see how that goes. Oh yeah, I had this weird pollen gun that I found too. I don't actually know what this is for. Perfect pest control. Don't actually know what this does. Interesting. You can kind of like hold it down longer, and it does like, so it does like a little one, or I can hold it down. Oh, nope, hold on. Hold it down. It does a bigger one. I don't know what this is for though. Is it like just a random weapon, or is it for like actual pest control? See if I can find some enemies to use it on. Oh, there we go. This guy's pretty tough though. Ah, I see, it does poison damage. Not that great though. I guess it's more like a gimmicky one. Kinda cool though. I don't know if you saw that we've got a few farm animals going on here now. 3 chickens and 3 cows. I did have 1 chicken and 1 cow, but our need for milk and eggs was pretty high, so we ended up getting a few more too. Okay, so this can just go away because we don't really need it. But it's kind of cool, so we'll hold on to it for like collector's sake, I guess you could say. And I guess I should do some farming, which seems to be pretty much what I'm always doing on here. We have a hell of a lot of food now. We've managed to make some burgers, which is cool. Nuts and bolts, candy apple. We found some apples, but we haven't got apple seeds yet. So yeah, one of the planets we went to had the old mushroom trees. So I took a couple of those saplings, just planted them here because they're kind of a good source for getting mushrooms. Get about 40 mushrooms out of 2 trees, so kind of what's going on here. So we'll replant those. Also got a coconut tree. So the coconuts are kind of annoying because the coconuts go under they go into throwables rather than like ingredients. So whenever I'm like chucking my ingredients back in the fridge or like the pantry or whatever, I always miss putting the coconuts away because they're actually like in this panel rather than this panel. So it's kind of annoying, but it's not really a big deal. Now which one is the palm tree? I think it's this one. No, this one? Must be that one. I always forget which one it is. I might grow a few more of those actually, because like they give me wood, but then they also give me coconuts, whereas these ones just give me wood. So probably makes more sense to have some more of these ones. That can go in there, and we'll put a few more trees, maybe like 2. Cool. Super Lasik, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We are just about to go out and find some of these Floran artifacts in a second. I don't know why this is lagging so much actually. It was better, it was fine this morning when I was playing, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Maybe I'm running... Actually, it didn't give me a prompt for which version to run. Maybe it's on the 32-bit one. I think the 64-bit one seems to work better for me. Okay, now I've completely forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, gardening. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go find some Floran artifacts, but we've got to clear out this garden first. Garden is a little bit time consuming, but it also seems to be pretty good for earning money. So it's all good. Alright. Sugarcane, we'll replant that. Get some carrots. We've only actually got 2 carrots in here at the moment. I had like 6 before, but we don't use them that often, so kind of cut down. And I'll probably have to do that for quite a lot of these ingredients, probably like these pearl pea ones, because they seem to grow really fast. And then I just end up with like a million pearl peas and I don't actually use them all the time. So I think what I'll end up doing, because I was thinking of like extending this out a bit more, but kind of means I'm going to have to move all this. So what I might just do is do like, instead of having like 4 of each plant, I might cut it down to like 3 of each plant, or maybe even 2 of each plant. Because like, I don't know, it's, yeah. I don't actually think I need to expand because the amount of crops I've got at the moment is pretty time consuming already, so it might be better just to kind of like cut down on like the quantity of the crops and just have like the same amount of crops but like more variety rather than having like 4 of each. I think like 2 of each is probably a better number. Okay, so we also need to get our milk and stuff, but we're pretty much full now, so maybe just sell some of these. Basically just like sell most of these now because they're worth like 150 and 100 each. They're kind of like a pretty good earner without even like cooking them at all. I don't really use that many of them, so I tend to use a lot of like milk and stuff though. That sun boomerang's pretty cool. It's like, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's kind of just fun to use. I have got some blueprints for, I'll show you. I think it was in here. Yeah, blueprints for a lunar ring, which is kind of cool. That's no moon. But we need to find some more phase matter, which I don't actually know where we get that. We've got about 3 or 4 of it at the moment. So I'm kind of keen to like make one of those. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so we can actually fit a few more ingredients in here. We'll get a tomato because I haven't got any in here at the moment. Coffee beans. And what else do we need? We need some wheat. We've got some cocoa. So wheat, we've got mushrooms, rice. So that's basically all the ingredients we have, so we should be able to kind of make pretty much anything that we can. I'm trying to kind of just do like the new recipes, but most of these ones seem to need bacon. So it's kind of annoying because I haven't found any bacon yet. We could do this one here. This one just needs cheese. We'll make some cheese. It's pretty easy, that's just milk. Pizzap slice, or Pizzap, however you want to pronounce it. It's good if you can get past the metallic aftertaste. Assuming this is maybe like a glitch recipe. Learned to craft rusty pasty. Okay. Don't know if that sounds very appetizing. Where is that? Can't see it. Maybe it's down here somewhere. Got normal pasty. Zap slice. We can't make these ones because they need either bacon or diodea, which I think we've got seeds for, but none of them have grown yet. What else? Rusty pasty. That needs a diodea as well. Or diodea? I don't know. There's a lot of like weird words in here that are I'm probably pronouncing terribly. We've got Zmash, which we could also make at some point once those crops grow. These ones are all, yeah, bacon again. Probably a few kind of like cake ones we can make actually. We don't have bananas. Well, we do have bananas, but they just haven't grown yet. Carrot cake we've made. Chocolate cake we could do. Coffee cake we could do. Rice pudding we could do. We've only got 2 milk though, is the only issue. I think we'll do a coffee cake. And a chocolate cake. So we need chocolate and chocolate cake. Nice. That's probably all we can make into here because these ones usually need milk. And we have no more milk. We've got chocolate, candied corn. We have done spooky donut, which requires a bone brew, which I still haven't found. Reef juice, we've done. Reef shake, sweet punch. Tomato shake. Yeah, these are all, the relish is quite good, actually. The relish sells for quite a lot. Tomato, sugar, corn. But it's also an ingredient for like the hamburger and the cheeseburger. And these are pretty good, actually. They're worth quite a lot, but I'm pretty sure because of their rarity, they're like pretty much a full heal. So I might kind of just hold on to the relish and make a few more of those. Or I suppose I could sell it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth holding on to, actually. What does it need? Tomato, sugar, corn. See, those are pretty easy to get. Like, sugar takes a little while to grow, but we've got 4 sugar crops now, so shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay, so we can make some reef juice. We can make some pearl pea risotto, which is what we seem to always be making. What else can we do? Carrot bread. Do a carrot bread. Mashed potatoes are always good. Oh, I only do one of those. Probably about it. Chocolate. We won't do chocolate. I'd rather have the cocoa as an ingredient, just in case we need it for other stuff. Cool. We seem to have like not as much use for eggs, but quite a demand for milk. A little bit annoying. Seed. That can get sold. Sold. No, I just need to make sure all of this is like still fresh. Because that's the issue I'm running into, is that like half the stuff I make I don't even eat in time. We've got like way too much food now. All of this can be sold. I guess I can eat some now actually, saying I'm hungry. We'll have some of that, and a candy apple. Sounds good. Cool, so this stuff can get sold. Coffee cake will keep. What is that? Pizza? Sure. Cool. Alright. So we'll get rid of this stuff. Do I want to keep that? Probably should keep that one actually, because that's like a uncommon one. And we'll like sell that one. We can put the... oh, nothing needs to go on there, so we'll put the wheat and mushrooms and cocoa pods back in the cupboard, being as we do not need them at this moment. And all my excess seeds are going in here. Alright, I think we're good. We can now go and try and find some more of these Floran artifacts, which is being a little bit of a pain at the moment. Equip my gun. And... yeah, that should do. Okay. So we'll go do that. I'm going to have to try and hunt down another planet though, which is kind of annoying. A little bit annoying. I don't think there's any more in this solar system. This is where we are. That looks like a sand or desert planet. Same with that one. And that one's probably water. And we only have 47 fuel. So we're going to have to get some fuel first. We got a hostile ship. I wonder if I should go and do that, because last time we did a hostile ship I actually got a decent amount of fuel from it. And we also actually need to get one more of these power couplings too, which we should most likely get from the hostile ship, hopefully. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just make sure to equip my breathing apparatus. Otherwise otherwise I might die. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Kinda keen to do some upgrades on this mech actually at some point. I haven't really even looked into it though. I was kinda just gonna do that, like, that mission that we've got first, and then once we've completed that, start looking into how much it costs. Oh, no, I don't really need that energy. Never have too much ore. I need to build a refinery as well actually. That's one more thing I need to do. I'm not like really in a hurry for that though, because I'm kind of more so using the ore at the moment for crafting. But it is a good little money earner. Start using a pixel compressor, not a great idea. Yeah, well that's the other thing I need to do as well actually. I don't know if I can build one yet though. We'll have a look when we go back. But yeah, that is probably a good idea. Because I do have quite a lot of pixels on me actually. 20,000. I've kind of just been like, if I go to fight a boss or something, I've just been like using them all up on stuff that I would want to buy anyway. So that if I do die, it's not as much of a loss. But yeah, pixel compressor is definitely a good idea. Architect table. Oh, okay. I don't think I have architect table. Like my Jesus, my tech level's still quite low, so alright, what do we got? Liquid fuel, buggy paper, no thank you. I don't know if we got any no, we didn't get any of those bits that we need. Maybe there'll be some more in here somewhere. Liquid fuel's cool though. That's kind of why I'm here, so... Oh, was that one? Nope, that's the other one. Pretty much looks the same. Salvaged actuator. Not like super sure on this gun actually. I don't know. It's kind of better. Kind of like it's loud, that's for sure. Don't want that. I'll take that. That's what we need. Power coupling. Cool. So we should be able to hand that quest in now, which is pretty cool. Most likely do that after this. Oops. Oh shit. That's not good. Did I just teleport out of here or what? Oh, hit a wall. Go back. Lucky I've got a breathing thing. Or am I just gonna get like stranded here? Oh no. Oh, this isn't good. If I teleport out of here, does my suit get lost, or does that come back with me? Or do I need to just like doggy paddle all the way back? Kind of slowly getting there. Maybe we'll just doggy paddle. Go, man, go fast. Or can we use a rope? Can we use a rope? Is that long enough? No. I was supposed to jump in my mech there, but I kinda didn't click it. Not good. Nearly there? Almost there. Go, rope. Save me. Uh-oh. Crap. Rope, come on. Okay. That was lucky. Let's stay away from that door, I think. Where'd that guy go? Or did he die? Yes, he died. Or was that him? That's him. Alright. Did I heal? No, probably good. Probably good. There's only one more guy anyway. Is there any treasure in here actually worth... Oh, there's a safe thing, that's right. Yeah, this gun uses the energy quite quick, but I am using secondary fire quite a lot, so it's probably not a surprise. Alright, done. I've already been through those ones, so it's pretty much just the safe. Am I a fairy? Nope, I am definitely not a fairy. Why do you ask? My character's a plant, so no fur there. Alright, done. So we can do that that quest for like the mech parts now, which is cool. Quickly chuck this fuel in here though first. Where's that? This feels kind of annoying because it goes in this category, and then like this category is usually always full whenever I get stuff, so I've kind of just started like leaving one in here, so at least that spot's like reserved. That's enough fuel now, so that's good. I feel like we should probably we always seem to be running on like fumes with our ships, so maybe we should like stock up. Ask because of my profile picture. Well, that's fair enough, I guess. But no, I'm not. I just like foxes, so foxes are cool. Yeah, we'll go do this, go hand this quest in first, because I will forget otherwise. Anyone else in the chat? There's a couple people in here, I think. As far as I can see. There's a few people talking before anyway. Okay, where was that quest? Was it this guy? Ah, no, man. I am an idiot. I need to go and get the parts first. That might help. Alright. Outpost. There you go, there's Valzio's here, hanging out. I think old Gamebox was here earlier, but they might have gone. So where the hell did I store those parts? I think they're in this chest. Yeah. Okay, so salvaged power coupling and salvaged interface chip is what we need. So we will go and hand that in. What am I doing? Outpost. I'm getting confused. That tends to happen a lot. Cool. The sprint ability is like really good. I'm really liking this actually, like much better than the dash. Dash used to like, I'd accidentally dash off cliffs and stuff, so this one's a little bit safer. These parts are enough for me to finish my new missile rack arm. As a token of my appreciation, I've sent a copy of the blueprint to the mech part crafting table. You can go and make your own now. Awesome. What can we actually make here? Anything good? Oh, these are all like the mech body ones that we can do. We need Durasteel for... Durasteel for that one. Titanium. Oh, they've all got like different stats though. Defense, max energy. I guess I'd probably want to go for like an all-rounder one. That one's kind of cool looking. Would you call a plant person a leafy? Yeah, you could call them a leafy. I guess that kind of makes sense. Or maybe like a flowy. If you've played Undertale, you might get that reference. But I think leafy sounds better. I'd go with leafy, especially for a Floran. We've got quite a few bits we can make actually. But I feel like if we're going to upgrade, we'd most likely want to kind of just upgrade to like the better part. So I'm most likely just going to have to wait till we get Durasteel, I think. Just created a new fandom. Might have done. See what happens. Only time will tell. Okay, weapon distributor of mine needs a shipment from me, but I've been busy fixing up my experimental shockhopper mech. Naturally, I'll need a budding warrior to test it again. Catch my drift? Speak to me when you get up and ready and we can go to my weapon testing site. Okay. So does that mean we get to use their mech? I'm assuming it does. I might just hold off on that for now actually. Come back and do that one. I'm a little bit worried about losing my pixels, to be honest, now that you've mentioned it, Valzio, because I have got quite a lot. Maybe I should just spend some. I did want to get another one of these Terramart things, because I was thinking of putting one down by my garden as well, because like there is a few ingredients I usually just like sell without doing any cooking or anything on them, so it might be a little bit faster to have like a second one down the bottom. I don't know. I don't know if that's overkill. It's probably overkill. Maybe I should just get some eggs. The only thing is I don't have any like need for like any of these. Like this one does AA batteries and I don't really have any need for that yet. Plant fiber. I guess plant fiber could be a handy one. Like I use a lot of plant fiber, so maybe we should get a couple of those. Poison Fluffalo, Ice Fluffalo, Electric Fluffalo. Nah, I don't think I need any of those ones. Lazy, yeah, I guess it is a little lazy, but it's like I'm going back and forth so much with like my cooking and stuff. It's like, I don't know, it's a little bit of a time saver, so it means I can get through the cooking a bit quicker because it is a little bit time consuming at the moment. But I don't know, maybe I'll leave it for now. I don't know if I even have room for one, to be honest. Actually, I could probably afford a hover bike, because I was looking at those before. They're kind of expensive. Wherever those were. I could even get a green one. Maybe I'll get one of these. I don't know if I want like, what colour would I want? Red? Red's probably faster. Maybe we should get a red one. Though I do like the look of this one. This is more like Floran colours, I would say. More like earthy tones. Green boat controller. Sailing boat, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess I'll buy one of these, why not? Check it out at least. No idea how it works, but we'll figure it out. Create a khaki painted hoverbike from stored nanites. I might just leave that on like I don't actually know how this works, so... Hey, where did I get these hats from? I didn't realise I had those. I don't know if that, like, once you use it, can you, like, put it back into an item form again, or what? Maybe I'll, like, use it on our outpost planet, just to be safe. But I'll sell these random bits that I've got first. I don't really use those pickaxes, to be honest. Like, they're faster, but I don't know, they're not like fast, like, they're not like super fast, so it's kind of annoying having to switch between my matter manipulator and those. So yeah, I can just go. And I found like a green torch, which I'm using now instead of my blue one. Okay. So we'll go back to my planet. We'll have a look at this hover bike. Figure out how that works. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do more gardening again already. First world problems. Where are those eggs? Fluffalo, go. Go, Fluffalo. Yeah, I don't know where I'd put it actually if I got another one. I guess I could just like... No. I guess I could move this over a little bit. I don't know, it's probably not really important. We'll leave it for now. Let's figure out this hover bike. Oops. Try it here. How does it work? Just throw it? Oh, I see. Put it like somewhere? Oh shit. Stay there, hover bike. Whoa, okay, this seems kind of weird. Does it damage them? Kill it. Nope, doesn't. Can I like crash it and have it explode or what? Woo! Oh shit. Okay, I can see myself trashing this really fast. Can I get up this hill? You can do it, hover bike. Go. Whoa. Okay, this will be pretty handy for getting around, if I can take it with me. I guess that's what we need to figure out. How would we do that? Do we just use our matter manipulator? Is that how we do it? No? Yes? No, that's my trees. Or does this like just stay here permanently now? Cook anything good with milk yet? I've cooked a lot of cakes, and yeah, we've got quite a lot of new recipes actually from the milk. I ended up having to get another 2 cows because I like wasn't getting milk fast enough from my 1 cow for all the recipes we've got. But yeah, it's pretty good. Lots of cakes and stuff. Careful with that bike, fall from a high place and you're dead. Yeah, it seems a little bit dangerous, but also pretty cool. I think I might need to take driving lessons though. So we can't actually like put this back in our inventory. Oops, don't do that. I guess it just stays here now. You can control some of the height with up and down. Oh. Ah, I see. Do some wheelies. Matter manipulator. I did try that, but it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe if I try it like... There's a gap. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. I guess it's just going to live here now. Park it up on the steps. Not the best parking. You're going there. Okay, no, no, still going. Stop. Stop. That'll do. You can get it back. Can I? Oh, do I use... Ah. Use the item. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Didn't realize that. Physical item like the Pokeball. Yeah, I didn't realize I still had the item in my inventory. That's pretty cool. It'd be good for getting around planets. I actually needed that earlier because I was doing a series of fetch quests and I had to keep going back and forth. It was pretty annoying. That would have been like super handy at the time. Cool. Put our new hat in there. What else do I need to do here? Flashlight. Ah, bloody coconuts again. Those can go. Actually, they don't need to go in the fridge. They can go in here. I don't think I'm going to bother doing any farming at the moment. Actually, like I think I might just wait until I start running out of food, because what seems to be happening at the moment is I'm just like farming as soon as I see crops already. And then I end up with like too much food, and then a lot of my food ends up going off. So I think I'm probably better just to like wait until I need it, and then just do a big farm, and then like, yeah, sell stuff and restock my own personal food. Probably a better idea. And climb some really odd places with it. Yeah, it seemed like it could climb some pretty decent hills. I've also got this now too, which I think you might have recommended, which is really awesome. It's been like really handy in dungeons and stuff. Or caves, whatever you want to call them. I did kind of do something stupid earlier though. Because I upgraded my dash to sprint. But when I did that... Oh, these change colour when they've got eggs. I did not know that. These? No, they kind of change colour. They're like... Or is that just because I got my cursor on them? Oh no, that one doesn't have milk. They look like they might change colour when they've got, like, stuff ready. Yeah, anyway, I upgraded to the sprint, and I must have accidentally changed from the spike ball to the normal one, and I didn't realize, and I like went to do like a jump and stick thing like that over this giant pit, and yeah, that didn't work. I kind of just fell down and died. It's not good. So I've learnt to check I've got the right one equipped from now on. We could probably make some of these, maybe. What have I got in the fridge? I've got a lot of eggs, because I don't seem to use the eggs as much as the milk. But we might be able to do a cake. Have a look. Banana cream pie. We need bananas, actually, for that. We've done a normal cake. We could do some rice pudding, probably. Or some coffee. Oh, no, I've already done coffee cake. We could do some rice pudding. Most animals have their different sprites when produce is ready. Well, that's pretty handy, actually. Good way of checking. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. We don't actually have any rice, so we can't actually make anything at the moment. But yeah, let's check the stuff in the fridge for now. I've got so many eggs. Maybe I'll just sell some eggs. Or is there like maybe... I mean, you can't really seem to do a lot with eggs. But the only one I could find is eggy toast, which needs bread. Gotta watch your energies. Yeah, it seems quite good actually. Like you can sprint for a decent amount. before you run out, which is pretty cool. But it is something I need to keep an eye on. But yeah, there's not really any like basic recipes for eggs apart from that one, and I don't really have a lot of wheat, so I can't even really do those. I should probably plant some more wheat actually. Oh well, we'll just leave them for now. Need to go do some exploring for Floran stuffs. Actually, we can probably do that mech one actually first, seeing as I used most of my pixels. It's not as much of a risk. You can sprint for as long as you want to, jump and keep running. Yeah, you can actually, which is really cool. And just like pretty much keep going unless you stop, or unless you face the other way. It cancels it as well. But then like if you turn back around it, oh no it doesn't. Oh no, bad energy. Yeah, if you turn back around it, continue sprinting. Pretty cool, I like it. But the spike ball's definitely awesome as well. Okay. Oh, you want to have very good equipment for this. Oh, I've got to fight it. Oh, okay. Maybe let's not do that right now. I only just finished the penguin boss. I feel like that's a bad idea. We will go and find a Floran planet instead, I think. Is our plan? So, there's none on this solar system. Or galaxy, whatever you want to call it. Star, I suppose, is a more suitable name. So we'll find another one. So this one's got a forest planet. I guess these have all usually got like the same kind of planets. There's a barren planet here though. We'll go explore that one actually. Really predictable attack patterns. Oh, okay, maybe we'll have a look at it. I want to get this damn Floran quest out of the way though, because it's been like in my quest log for like ages. And it's, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I assumed we'd be able to just find like one kind of like Floran place and get all the clues we need from there, but we've had to go to like 3 of them. It's a little bit of a pain. And the other thing is like, even if we find another one, it seems like most of the items you have to scan are usually the same in most places, so like you've already scanned them, so you can't scan them again. Floran Village, yeah, Floran Village would definitely help, but I haven't actually come across one of those yet. So it looks like we might actually have 2, maybe even 3 forest planets, maybe even 4 forest planets. But that's cool. Assuming these are all forest ones. This is a pretty good spot actually. Go orbit this one. Forest. Threat, moderate. Moderate is all good, we can deal with that. Snow, storms, drizzle, rain. It's pretty standard stuff. Alright. Hopefully there's a Floran village here. I think we kind of only... Jesus. I think we only really need like probably one more clue anyway, so... But yeah, I went to like one Floran area. It was one of those kind of like underground temple things or whatever. And we scanned everything there and got to like half a bar. So then I had to go find another one. And then when I finally found another one, it had a whole lot of kind of like double ups on the items that we'd already scanned, so I think there was actually only one item, like one new item to scan there, which is not cool. Probably use my hover bike here actually. I don't know if I trust it enough. I think I need a bit more training with it first. boomerang's a bit crap. But it's fun to use. That's why I end up using it all the time. I find these planets are really good for cocoa beans and sugar. Every time I come to one of these planets, there's like tons of it. Alright, what have we got down here? Doesn't look like much. I still haven't found anything in one of these kind of like well things yet. Unless there's something like hiding under here, but... Nope, there's bones. Actually, I've still got my breather thing on, don't I? Switch that over. It's not as useful at the moment, so... I think I can fish into here. Crap. Come on, fishies. Nope, that's not gonna work. Didn't think so. How? For... what are you referring to for how? For fishing? Fishing thing was kind of a dumb idea, to be honest. Okay, where are these bloody Florans? Where are they hiding? This isn't Minecraft. Yeah, no, I had been using ocean ones for fishing, but I was kind of just curious if that would work or not. But it did not. So now we know. I probably should go and visit an ocean one soon, actually, because the fish is really good for cooking. Like, there's quite a few good meals we can make with that. Nice machine gun. It's not too bad. I had a sniper rifle before, that was quite nice. I think this one just has like better splash damage. It uses a little bit of energy, but yeah, it's quite cool. It seems to freeze them too. Below graves there are usually chests. Yeah, I've kind of been scanning, like some of them seem to have chests and some of them don't. Like that one didn't seem like it had one. Unless it was hidden behind that leaf stuff, but I don't think it would have been. Sometimes a bit deeper down. Oh, okay. We'll go have a look. Why don't we go have a look on our hover bike? Could be a bad idea, but gotta get some mileage out of it for my investment. I feel like there's a big cliff here though, which might not be the best idea. Maybe this isn't the best idea. How high is this cliff? Ah, we can do that. We can do it. Go. Nice. Ever wondered why people are buried with random guns and coins in this game? I haven't actually come across anyone who's been buried with a gun, but I've found a lot of people that are usually just buried with pixels. But yeah, I guess maybe it was like their favourite weapon while they were alive or something. I don't know about the pixels though. Could say it was like maybe their savings or something, but if that's true, it's probably pretty sad because most of the ones I find are only like 10 pixels. Okay, it doesn't look like much there. A bit of a shame. Oh, it's getting dark. It's probably not a good idea to drive in the dark. I still haven't ended up catching a pet yet either. I've been trying to like wait till I find a good one. but I haven't come across one yet. Kind of want like a dog, like the one that's at the outpost, but I don't know if you can find those in the wild. I think the devs were just lazy. I don't know, the devs were like, I don't know if I'd call them lazy. They've put like so much content into this game. Like they could have released it probably like a year or even more before they did, in the state that it was in, and like most people probably would have been pretty happy with it. So, but yeah, I guess I could have put some more interesting items in them rather than just pixels. Pixels are kind of boring. They're not really like, don't really seem worth digging up a grave for, in my opinion. Usually tend to do it anyway, but yeah. Okay. No signs of any Florans. Got a little camping spot. Might just make some food here actually. Probably not rice. Maybe just some tomatoes. Tomatoes to snack on. Oop, looks like a chest. 22 pixels. Hit the jackpot. When they first released it, people got pretty angry because it had very little. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that. I know, like, when I played it when it was in early access, like there was still tons to do, and it's definitely a lot better now than it used to be. But like, yeah, it was still a pretty good game back then. So, and they have put a lot of effort into it. You thought of downloading a mod? I've kind of thought about it, but quite a lot of people have said that like their save games have just like crapped out because of mods. So I'm a little bit dubious of doing that. But I wouldn't mind looking at some of them because there are some really cool ones. Okay, so that was one piece there, but that was like I hardly even moved my bar. It's kind of annoying. And like none of these ones are new because I've already scanned them all in other places. That's not cool. That's kind of a cool light actually. Is that the same ones I've already got? I suppose that's the same as what I've already got, just my ones are in the roof. Tells you what's on planets before you beam down. Oh, like tells you like what kind of villages and stuff. I guess that would be kind of helpful, but like you probably wouldn't want to have too much of that because then it kind of spoils a little bit of the exploring, I guess. But yeah, I mean some people might like it that way. I prefer to kind of just like not know what's on planets when I come down. It's more of an adventure. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like especially in this situation when I'm trying to find particular kind of outposts. People are just very impatient. Just had to wait. Took them time. Yeah, people were getting really impatient. I was pretty like okay with how long it was taking them because like I was still getting to play the game, and the thing was like I'd usually play for like a month or so and then come back to it maybe like 4 or 5 months later, and usually by the time I'd come back to it they would have like added a whole bunch of stuff, so then it was almost like a completely new game for me, which was really cool. I actually quite liked that, so I was pretty happy for it to take as long as it needed to take. Floran's friend Kenyon was meant to meet Floran for private reasons yesterday. Kenyon probably got lost. Last place Floran saw them was at the top of the old archway west from here. Could you help Floran find them? Okay, we just came from there, so sure. Don't download fracking universe, messed up my ship AI. Oh, okay, I will avoid that one then. I'll probably end up having a look at some of them, but I'll probably leave it till like maybe like once I've got to the point where I'm getting bored, I guess, because then I won't be too fussed if my save game gets wrecked. Floran is lost. Could you help Floran find Kayahi? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Remember when they were developing a game this large 4 years ago? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty like, what's the word? Can't think of the word. I don't know, it was like a pretty big thing to do. Like, it was kind of like, almost like taking Terraria, which was already like a really awesome game, and then like expanding on that even more. Terraria, I really enjoyed playing through that one. And then when I saw this was in development, yeah, I was like, this is definitely a good game to play. Always read the description of the mod. Does it like, does it like say that it messes with save games or something? But yeah, I'm probably not going to look at modding anytime soon. It'll be a bit later on. Here we got manipulator module. Zai Ali Warden Killer. Two-handed, 14. And it's a bit worse than our hammer. Our hammer's pretty good. It's a rare one as well, so I guess probably take a little while to find something better. I kind of like these doors actually. These might be cool on my tree that I'm building. I like to think of this as Terraria in the future. It is a bit like that. There's some things in Terraria that I like prefer to this game. But yeah, the fact that you can kind of like go to like infinite planets, or basically infinite planets, is really cool. Whereas like Terraria, you could only, well, you could go to other worlds, other maps, but it was technically like one, kind of like one planet you had to stick to. That sword is not much better than what we've got, so that will be sold. When doing those escort missions, you don't necessarily need to wait for them to follow you. If you run... Yeah, I did notice that actually. That is pretty handy, because I think the first one I did, I was kind of waiting for them. And like worried they were going to fall down holes and die and stuff. But they don't seem to take damage from spike traps and stuff either, which is pretty good. How many doors do we need in my house? I think we need a few. Sorry guys, just stealing all your doors. Don't mind me. So we should be able to scan some of this stuff, maybe? No? Or have I already scanned it? Why's me? No, it's just stopped tracking it for some reason. There we go. Must have been because I did that other quest. Oh, there we go. There's one more. Two more. Almost there. Almost there. Ooh, these ladders are quite cool too. How do we build these? Must be able to build these. Learn to craft mossy platform. Perfect. Perfect. What is with this cage? What do you use this for? A little bit dodgy. Oh, there's one. Nice. That's the last one we need. Finally. Terraria has a cool mystery though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not actually like super familiar with, well, I guess like apart from the starting quest in this one, I don't really know what the overall story is. I'm assuming it's pretty straightforward. Like, you've just got like that being thing that we need to like deal with, but I don't know if there's anything more to it than that. Alright, I don't think we need to do much more here. I'm kind of like keen to steal some of their lights though, because I do like the look of these lights. Cages for kinky Floran activities. Could be onto something there. Thought maybe it was for like keeping the what are they called? The avians in there or something as well, like a bird cage. Because I did find one of those eyeball tree. I did find one of those notes that said something about a Floran that had captured an avian to try and get it to lay eggs, but it was like squawking too much, so they killed it instead. So I thought maybe like that was the Floran that captured them. It'd be kind of funny. No Punch Man, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We will get some eyeballs from this eyeball tree. Does it actually give us... Oh, it does. Bloody Pus and Flesh Chunk. Interesting. We can't pick up the eyeball blocks. Don't really need the eyeball blocks though, so that's fine. So yeah. Logic for a cage, you mean? For like a plant? I feel like a cage would be more of like a bird thing. Although I suppose they are hunters, so maybe they just use it for like keeping their prey in. I don't know. Seems like a weird thing to be have hanging in your house. But these are Florans we're talking about, so... okay, so I guess we'll go back now, because we don't really need to do anything else here. Pretty alright for food. So I think we'll just go straight to Esther. End it in. Bloody Pus, why would you want that? Well, exactly, why would I want that? I don't even know what it's for. Is it like a crafting material? Wherever those are. This one, I think. Where is it? Flesh strand. Nice. Where is this bloody Pus, though? Maybe I didn't pick it up. Or was it a crafting thing that I got? I learned to craft it. Maybe I learned to craft it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why I'd want that anyway. Seems like an odd thing to be crafting with. Alright, let's go see Esther. You did it! That was the last clue we needed. I know just where the Floran artifact is now. I'm glad you do, because I would have no clue. The clues you collected reveal that the Floran artifact is enshrined in the ceremonial hunting caverns. Judging from what I've found out, you'll need to compete in a ritual hunt to get it. Given Sale the coordinates you need, be careful, dear. Okay, sounds interesting. I've received coordinates for the ceremonial hunting caverns. Use the mission interface to access the location. Should we do that now? Maybe we should. Should I do anything first, though? Might go drop some stuff off. And then we'll have a look at that. Not sure what be careful is good advice. Okay. It's like the first kind of like main story quest, so I'm assuming it's not going to be too bad. Maybe. Kind of just guessing. But we'll have a look. Oh, I've got two of these. Been slack with opening them. And we've got some literature. Maku's journal. Oh, that's the one actually that I was talking about, where they like put them in a cage. But I already know that one, so don't need it. This is a new one though. Floran family trees. To be a successful Greenfinger, you must first understand the intricacies of our race's familial structure. As you will already be aware, there are no parent figures in Floran culture, and as such, a Greenfinger must act as the tribe's authority figure. Floran will always respect a Greenfinger that protects their tribe, regardless of their age or experience. For respect among our kind is awarded to those who show strength. For example, even a very young Floran with great hunting skills will be regarded highly by their peers. Many Greenfingers lack strength and as such use their cunning to appear strong. Outsmarting others and paying close attention to the shifting hierarchy in your tribe will allow you to get ahead of those people who are influential among your people. Good advice there.